Welcome back to Ginger Sadie's Crafts. I'm Mercedes. If you enjoy quick and easy craft and DIY projects, then you're in the right place. I use items mostly from the Dollar Tree, but you can find similar items at Walmart, thrift stores, Hobby Lobby, Michael, or even garage sales. I want to welcome everybody back. I hope you're having a fantastic day, night, or evening, morning, whenever you're watching this. So today we're going to be doing a couple of quick and easy bunny projects that you can use for Easter or for spring if you just want to decorate for spring. I hope you enjoy the videos. I want to thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. I'd love to have you as part of my family. So without further ado, let's get started. Alright, so for today's projects, we're going to be using the Crafter Square Create Your Own Bunny. You can also use the Easter eggs, the carrots, or the chicks, but today we're going to be using the bunny. So what I'm going to do first, or what I did first, is I took the bunny, and then I'm going to be using some of the Dollar Tree spackle. And then I took just like a little bit of the spackle and put it in the hole. And then I used my two fingers and kind of pushed it together to seal that off, because otherwise it kind of pops out. So it'll take a little bit. And this is only if you want to seal it. For a couple of what I'm going to show you, you don't even need to seal it. You could just leave it open. But then you just kind of brush it off. Brush it off the back. And then it's sealed and you let it dry. So for the first bunny, you'll need a bunny and some paint. So essentially what we're doing is we have this bunny, and I'm going to show you a whole bunch of ways to decorate your bunny. So the first one's super easy. You could just have the white paint, and then your bunny will turn out like so. The second option is what I like to call cheat stain, because I don't have stains. So what I did is I mixed just some brown paint from the Dollar Tree with some water. And then I took a bunny and some of this watered down paint, and I'm going to brush it onto the bunny. Like so. And then I'm going with the grain of the bunny, so the grain kind of goes across, so that's what I'm going with. And you can add more or less paint to make the stain darker if you want. Like so. And then, depending on how far you go, you're left with a bunny that looks like this. It is a little bit darker. The ring light's a little bright, but it is a little bit of a stained bunny. See a little bit there. He's a wooden bunny. The next option is using, good old-fashioned scrap paper. So you'll just take your scrap paper and you take your bunny, and then you're just going to take your bunny and you're going to trace out your bunny with a pencil, and then you'll use scissors to cut it out. And then I just took some of my trusty glue stick and applied it onto the bunny. And then here's a little something that I think would be super helpful. I learned this from a little bit of Common Crazy. If you have excess on the edge, you can take a Dollar Tree sanding block and you just sand it straight down. Sorry for the noise. But you sand it straight down, and then it'll give you a clean edge that you're working with. So if you don't have a crafting knife or you don't get super close, you can use it to cut it down. Sorry about that. My other dog was walking around and the puppies did not like that he was free and they were not. So he is in bed. So as I was saying, you could take your sanding block and sand straight down, and it's going to give you this really nice clean edge around your bunny piece. The next option is going to be using the Dollar Tree napkins that has a pretty floral pattern, or you could use any napkin with a floral pattern that you like. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take your bunny and you're going to take some Mod Podge, and then you're going to take a brush, and then you're going to apply the Mod Podge on, brush it all over, and then you'll take a sheet of the napkin. What I did is you can pull it because there's actually 2 layers, so you're going to want to peel the excess layer off so you're left with just the thin layer. You'll apply that onto the Mod Podge and then just smooth it out. And then you could just tear around the bunny and use the sanding block on the edges to sand it down with the sanding block. And then when you're finished, you will be left with a bunny like that. And then if that option's not enough, I found these really pretty contact papers from the Dollar Tree. And I wasn't sure what I was going to do with them, but I knew I wanted to do something. So what I'm going to do is I take the yellow one that I have, and I'm going to take a bunny, and I'm going to trace the bunny out with my pencil, cut the bunny out with my scissors, and then what you'll do is you will take the contact paper, and it does peel off. Let's see if I can get a different edge here so you can see. So the contact paper does peel off, so it's like a vinyl or a sticker. So you'll separate, I guess easier said than done. Having a moment. Well, I won't make you sit here and watch me try to pick at this. But anyway, you separate it across, and then it's like a sticker. And then you can lay it onto your bunny and sand off the edge with the sanding block to get that clean edge, and you're left with this super cute contact paper bunny. And then our last project with the bunny to get it decorated is using the Main Street Wall Creations, I can talk today, stickers. And then what you'll do is you'll take your bunny, you'll flip it over, and you'll trace your bunny out. So you kind of want to play with the placement a little bit. So you kind of put the bunny under there and kind of feel where their bunny is. And then once you get your placement, you're going to the same concept. You're going to trace the bunny out. Use your scissors to cut the paper and cut the sticker out. And then you will lay the sticker onto your bunny. Now I did have to piece a few pieces of it where I cut a little bit of the sticker out, laid it underneath the main portion, and then used my sanding block to sand it away. So you can kind of see here that there's a separate little piece here. But you really have to look close, but then you're left with this really pretty floral bunny. So we have all sorts of different options for your bunny. And now that we have decorated multiple bunnies, I'm going to show you what you can put them on. All right, so we have all those bunnies. What are we going to do with them? Well, let's get down to it. So the first option is they sell these Decor eggs at the Dollar Tree in various colors. There's blue, yellow, pink, and obviously purple. So you can take one of the eggs and you can hot glue a bunny to it. So like for options, we have the white bunny you could glue on there. We have a wooden bunny you can glue on there. We have a pattern bunny you can glue on there. A yellow bunny you could glue on there. So honestly, the options are endless. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my glue gun and I'm actually going to just glue the white one on, just so you guys can see what it would look like. And get my glue gun to work here. Doesn't want to come out. Got to put a new, glue stick in there. Just be very careful. You don't want to burn yourself, which I typically do. I'm doing this upside down. And voila! Cute little bunny you can hang. Another option is to take some white paint and a paintbrush and paint it white. I took a yellow one and just roughly painted this one, so it came out super easy. If you want to go neutral and not really have colors, the wooden one would look super cute on there. You can also put one of the pattern bunnies on there. If you want to give it a neutral background, that would look super pretty. I also took off the ribbon because for this one, I want it to be a little bit more rustic, so I'm going to use the wooden bunny. And then for my ribbon, I'm going to use just Dollar Tree twine. So I'll show you what that one looks like. So same thing, just glue on the back. And then stick them on there. And then I'm just going to take some of this Dollar Tree twine and some scissors. Thread it through, so pretty basic. And then just tie myself a knot. If you also wanted to, you could look really cute with a cute little cotton ball tail. That would be super adorable if you wanted to do that. Now, if you want to get a little bit more fancy, Dollar Tree sells these wooden signs with little wooden signs with the beads. Let me try to get it back in there so you can see it. So they have these signs with the wooden beads that are super cute. They're really easy. You just lift up the tabs, pops right out. And you could put colored contact paper. Oi, you could put contact paper. That would actually be a great use for the contact paper I bought. Now that I just thought of it, I'll do that for later. You can use cardstock, like pattern paper, contact paper. You can paint it, but I got this really pretty green. And then for this, all I'm going to do is use my trusty glue stick from the Dollar Tree. And I'm going to go ahead and liberally coat the sign with some glue. Get that baby on there really good. Put my paper on there and smooth it out. And then I'm going to flip it back over and put it back into the sign. Just got to be a little bit careful with these prongs because they do pop out. And then also you want to make sure you don't get, like I did, stuck under these pieces. Put that back together. So you have a blank canvas like so. And for this one, I think you could either do like that bunny would look super pretty on the green. The yellow would look super cute on the green as well. As so would this one too. But this one I have a project for later. And you can also put this one that we have down, kind of more like a tropical feeling. See, I'm in debate which one I want to use. There's so many options. I think I'm going to go with this one here. So same thing, super easy, peasy, lemon squeezy. Glue that on there. that glue going. And stick your bunny down. Doing this upside down, so hopefully it looks good. Can't exactly see it from there. And voila! Super cute sign that you can hang up with that bunny. Another similar concept is to take another Dollar Tree sign that I actually just picked up today from my Dollar Tree, these Hello Love signs. Same concept, they pop out of the back. Scrapbook paper, glue stick. Get that bad boy on there. And I am liberal with this glue stick because I want it to stay. Put your scrapbooking paper on there and smooth it out. You can move it around if you have it off a little bit. Place it back in there. And for this, you want to make sure you kind of know where the prong is for when you put your bunny if you plan on hanging it up. But this would also look super cute on a tiered tray. So for this one, I'm going to use a wooden bunny. The white one would look cute on there as well. So I'm going to take my wooden bunny and I'm going to glue it on there just like you do the other one, and then you'll have a cute little sign. Or you can paint this as well, like painting it green would be super pretty. Another option is Dollar Tree has these cute little wooden houses. I just cut out some basic scrapbooking paper that I got from Hobby Lobby to fit inside. Use my trusty glue stick to glue it down. And then I'm going to take these Jenga blocks because I do want it to stand out some, so I'm going to use a Jenga block piece. And then same concept, you're going to pick whatever bunny you want to put on there. There's so many choices, I don't know. I like them all. He's super cute too. I don't know, guys. Which one should I do? I can't really see the yellow so much. So I'll use this one. So I'm going to take the piece of wood and then I'm going to take my bunny and I'm going to put some glue down. Sorry if you hear Tina grunting over there, our little piggy. So this way the bunny sticks out. And then I'm going to put glue on the back of the Jenga block. And then place the bunny in the little house. How cute is that? And if you wanted to, you could add some greenery on the bottom. That would be super pretty. Another option, because you don't have enough, is Dollar Tree sells these really cute, they're like plastic party plates in the spring section. And you can take a bunny. So this one you can't really tell so much. So this is like a blue plate. They also have pink, which would be really cute with yellow. And you can take your bunny. And I would probably recommend getting another Jenga block because it is kind of raised. Attach the Jenga block with some glue. And then attach that there. Now this would be cute on a tiered tray, or if you want, you could take some twine and ribbon and make a little hanger for it. If you want to hang it up, that would be super cute as well. They have different twine and ribbons that you can get from the Dollar Tree. I would recommend maybe grabbing one of those, and then that way you can hang it up. And then our last option is going to be a little bit more intensive. So if you want to really get to it. Dollar Tree sells these little windows, and they come with some like little saying on the front, which I ripped off right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some glue and I'm going to glue this down here. And kind of put a little bit of glue across so the bunny will stay. And I'm going to put the bunny there. Now you can just leave it at that. Or I got some lamb's ear from Walmart. It just says foliage bush. And then Dollar Tree is now selling these really pretty like faux lavender pieces. So I'm going to cut some pieces of this lamb's ear in foliage because I want to zhuzh it up a little bit. So I'll just take, hopefully this will work. We're doing this together, guys, so bear with me. I don't really practice much of this beforehand. We do it all together, so you get it live. Oh, that was pretty easy. Okay, we're cool. We're cool, guys. Regular scissors work. So I'm just going to cut some pieces of lamb's ear off the branch. Just grab a couple of different sizes. I'm actually trying to get the bigger ones. Let's see. And then I'm going to place them on here. You can see it better at the bottom. So take my glue gun. Put some glue down. And then I have my trusty spatula from the beauty department for putting on facial masks. I use it to pat this down. I got this idea from Sammy over at Unicorn Dust Designs, so you don't burn your fingers. A little bit more glue. Put that down. You can see that there. Get a little bit more glue here, because I'm going to layer this. Oops, I almost put it down on the wrong side. So get some glue in the middle. Push that down. And then now I have this really pretty lavender pieces that conveniently enough, look at that, pop right off. How cool is that? So I'm going to take these pieces, put some glue down. Actually put a little bit more glue down because I really want it to stay. Into there like so. Use your little brush, your spatula there, so you don't burn your fingers. Got Dollar Tree, sorry, not Dollar Tree, we got hot glue wispies everywhere. So the same thing. Get some glue. Put my lavender down. Get that going. There's a little bit excess there, so I'm going to put a little bit of glue in there to make sure it really stays. And then just kind of work that in there to get it to hopefully stay put. And then now the fun part, we're going to find something to put in the middle there, since that piece obviously is not super pretty with that glue and the seams from the flowers. So give me just a moment and we'll go over what our options are. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so I said I was going to give you options for what you could put right here to cover up this unsightly mess, and boy, do I have options for you. So I don't know if you were able to score these on Valentine's Day. They had these cute little roses. They also had felt flowers. I think this pink one would be really pretty. They have super cute gem stickers. which you could take one of the gems out and place there. They have these floral stickers, so you can kind of mix and match some of the florals to put there. And they finally, at my Dollar Tree, only took them a year and a half, brought out these wooden pieces. So like there's these wooden keys. Those would be really cute there. And then last but not least, they also have these cute little floral stickers. As you can tell, I've used some. I'll show you in just a moment what I use them on. So I think this is going to be my winner today. So I'm just going to take it out. And they pop right off. But I want to make sure that it's going to stay. So I'm going to put just a tiny little dab of glue there. And then I'm going to place that little flower there. And then, ta-da! Look at how pretty that is. Isn't that gorgeous? And you can hang that up on the wall or put it on a tiered tray. It's super adorable. If you don't like this color, you can always paint it white. I didn't paint it and I didn't find the white ones. If you found the white ones, good for you. But I think that is super cute. So there is that piece finished. And then I want to show you, I zhuzhed up our little bunny friend. How adorable is that? Look at that. Same thing, just some lamb's ear, and I cut the pieces of lavender down to make them smaller. And then for the little bunny plate, I used the white stickers to go around. And so I used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So when I was in Maryland, I got to, here's a little story time, yay! A gentleman by the name of Lee Snyders from the show on HGTV called Design on a Dime. Comment down below. Anybody remember Design on a Dime on HGTV? Or better yet, remember when they did design shows on HGTV? HGTV. I can speak today. Oh, goodness. So anyway, now it's all house hunting shows. But I remember when they had design shows. But anyway, he was giving a talk about like design tips. And he said that when designing items, you should design items in odd numbers because in nature, everything happens usually in an odd number. So if you're going to have groupings or placement of items, you want to use odd numbers instead of even. So I thought that was pretty cool. So that has actually stayed with me from like, I want to say like 18 years ago. It was super cool. And then I also used for the ribbon, Dollar Tree has off-way ribbon for Easter. It's the off-way ribbon. And I just used some of that. And I glued it on the back so it's facing the front. And then that way I can hang it up and it's a little bit more zhizzed up. I hope you enjoyed today's projects. Please comment down below and let me know which one was your favorite or which one you'd like to try yourself. I also am going to insert at the end of this video the winner of my giveaway from the I Want a Giveaway that I posted in that video. So I'm going to insert a picture of that winner here in just a moment. If the winner would please contact me via the email address that I will put in the description box, I would really appreciate it. And in the subject, please write giveaway winner so I know who you are. I want to thank you guys again for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.